Hey everybody, it is Patricia, and I am trying to do so much better in bringing more frequent videos. So tonight I'm going to be talking about something that I've been wanting to share for anybody that is in the service industry. I am actually here in my aesthetic studio, and I'm going to bullet point three certain things, and there's always things that you can add on. But if you're in the beauty industry or if you're in the service industry, there should be some basic things that all of your clients should be able to know when they walk in the door, especially if you're quote unquote a professional. So one thing that I want to talk about is most industries, when you provide services, you are required sometimes to have a certification or a license stating that you are this professional. And that's why people come to you, because you have went and got the education and the learning and the knowledge, and they're coming to you for your expertise. So the one thing that you should have when your clients walk through the door is they should not have to look around wondering, are you license. Make sure your license is visible. So I actually have here my license, and it's when a person walks through those doors, which is right there, right across at eye level, they can see my actual license. It is the license from the state of North Carolina. I do know that many states, whether it's aesthetics, beauty, barbering, real estate, individuals are able to go online and they are able to check and see if you are licensed, if it's active or if it's inactive. People are looking for you to be active, not inactive or expired or suspended or anything like that. So I make sure that my license, it's on this stand. This is a basic little frame. I'm going to switch it out and put it in a different type of frame. I have a frame, I just haven't brought it here, but just slide your license in. I have it turned the other way, but slide your license in so your clients can see your license, and it will have the stamp and the seal for the state. This is North Carolina seal. It also says when it expires, so they can feel comfortable knowing that you did not set up shop. Nobody wants to come somewhere, whether it's a doctor's office or anywhere, and somebody's practicing and they are not, should not be practicing. They are doing something illegal. That's more or less what you do not want. So, and if you feel uncomfortable, if you are the client or a new customer and you do not see somebody's license, ask. Just say, I was wondering if you have your license. Don't be afraid. If you're going to be investing your money on, and they're going to be providing something, you want to make sure you're not getting taken. I know that we've heard of many individuals that have paid contractors or who they thought was a contractor, and then they put a deposit down and they never heard from the person anymore. So I do not want that to happen to you as a customer, potential customer or client, as well as if you are the professional. Let your people know that yes, I am licensed. The other thing is, once you've provided a service for your client, sometimes they have additional questions or they want to know more about whatever products that you may have used for them. I'm speaking in terms of aesthetics and skincare. So you may provide something totally different. Maybe you are a hairstylist and you've used all these great products, and the person want to know, what can they do at home? How can they maintain their hair at home? How can they maintain their skin at home? Maybe you are a carpet cleaner and you've used professional solutions. Maybe some of the things are professional grade only and they can't purchase, but you can make sure your clients have a way of knowing where they can get some additional products. If it's not the professional products that you actually are privy to, give them information. So what I make sure I have a little table behind me over to the side. There, you may be able to see my bench, but right next to my bench, there's a little table, and what I have is the product line one of the product lines I use is Skin Scripts, and Skin Scripts is a professional line, and each one of these are different brochures depending on your skin type. So we have, for someone treating mild acne, there's products. For rosacea and sensitive skin, there's products. And then melasma and hyperpigmentation. So when the client, once I actually complete the clients, I make notes. I also, we have prescription pads. I'm currently out of prescription pads, but the prescription pads allow you to mark off the products that you use for your clients and whatever recommendations. But when you give them the brochure, they can actually see many of the products. And then what I will do, I may sometimes adjust products, but what I'll do is go in and check off what products I actually use right from the brochure. Because a person may say, well, I have a good cleanser, that's going to do for a while, but I do not tone. What recommendations do you make? So with the mild acne, the cucumber hydration toner is one that I would use more often for my clients. So they don't have to, it takes the guesswork out. When you can extend them a brochure, they can take it home. And on the back it says available for purchases and if you have a website or your phone number, however you want to be able to provide retail. If you provide a service, now I want to share this because this is something that created an issue for me years back, the very first time I decided to become a solo esthetician. I was not educated on having retail products on hand. So all I provided was services, but the clients were left with nothing. I didn't have any information as how they can get some more products other than to come back and see me. So when you do not have any services, when we think about when COVID hit and you could no longer provide on location, people had to literally close their doors. No one could come into spa locations or salons. People were trying to figure it out. They were scrambling at Walmart. They were scrambling at the beauty supply stores, or some places the retail stores was closed down. But when you can give your clients a way to continue to have a regimen, a skincare regimen, or if it's another service that you provide, that is going to be a long-lasting relationship because they know even though they can't come see you, they can maintain at home. So make sure you provide brochures and information that exceed beyond your location. I love to say beyond the spa. And the very last thing that I'm going to talk about is make sure your clients know what form of payment that you take. Everybody is not doing Cash App and Venmo or Google Pay or Apple Pay. Those are different options, but on my door, opposite my door, it shows all the different forms of payment so they do not have to guess. It's also nice if you have a QR code for your Venmo or, what other form of payment that you accept. When they want to maybe tip you, they can scan your QR code and you don't have to go to your phone and pull up the app and you got to line up and make sure, it's not another Patricia on there. They're paying somebody else that did not provide a service. When you have that QR code visible, they can scan it and it'll pull up all your information and they're able to either pay you for the service or they're able to tip you for your service. So again, make sure you display your license, that everyone knows that you are a true professional and it shows when your license expires. Make sure you have readily brochures on hand talking about the after the service that you've provided for your clients. And if they want to have products on hand when you're not available, you can tell them how they can order those products. And lastly, how do they pay you? That is so, so important. All right. Thank you all very much. Please drop a comment, add any other tips that you have found that are there's so many different great tips out there that you found that have worked in your service oriented business that will help someone else. Knowledge and applied knowledge is so important, and be a resource giver that somebody else might say, I didn't even think about that. A lot of some of the added other things that I love is when I have ladies come in, I love giving out flowers, and I have a nice little vase, add a little water. Trader Joe's have beautiful flowers, very reasonably priced. And when my clients come in, they always say, oh my God, somebody brought you flowers. And I love seeing their face when I say, no, the flowers are for you. They're for my clients. Take one, take more than one. If you know somebody else that can appreciate having a nice rose or whatever flower. And oftentimes whoever's the last person of my day, if I've had the flowers for 2 days or so and I don't want them to go bad, I will tell that person they can take all of the flowers if it's multiple flowers that has been left, and then I just get some more. So give a little and watch, you'll receive a lot. All right, drop a comment, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Please like and subscribe. I love giving great resources. You all have an amazing and awesome night, and drop a comment if you have a great tip on things that you can share within the service industry.